All right, I have a situation I want to describe, and then I'm going to ask a question. Let's say a family has put together an intervention for a family member that has a severe addiction to, say, an opiate like Oxycontin. And it's been determined they're going to go to inpatient drug treatment therapy. However, they need to go through a detox. So the question is, what happens when they go to detox?
That is an excellent question. I recommend for all addicts and alcoholics that they get a medical assessment in detox. And the reason why I say that is, for instance, with alcohol, it is one of the most deadly detoxes. It's one of the few coming off of alcohol that can kill you. All other drugs, if you're going to die, for the most part, you die at inception through an OD. Shooting too much heroin, you cry, that's it, you're gone. Alcohol, up to 7 days after, you can actually have a seizure and die from the withdrawal of alcohol. So it's really important, especially for alcoholics, that they get a medical detox. The second most important drug that needs a medical detox is opiates. All opiates, because you get so physically sick. There's so many things going on. So it is really imperative on the medical piece that you be in a safe place. We are opening a new detox across town, Desert Oasis Detox and Assessment Center, and we did that specifically to address that need because there's no detoxes. If you go to the hospital, let's say Bud's drunk, and he's shaking and baking and needs to get into the hospital, so he's with Presbyterian, so they take him to the ER. The ER will assess him, put him on Ativan, probably give him a what's the word? IV. Drug talk. He's getting mainlined with some Ativan, stabilize him, and within 8 to 12 hours kick him loose and give him a prescription and tell him to go home. Well, any good alcoholic's going to go home and take the drugs in, drink, and go cool. Love this new detox plan.
They'll send them packing, and then
that's right, absolutely.
Nothing's happening.
There's no detox. And many of the treatment centers in the state and our neighboring states will not allow you to come until you've been detoxed. So because of that very reason, they don't want somebody to check in, walk into their treatment center, and within 48 hours have a seizure and create a medical situation they're not prepared to deal with. So detox is very, very important. I'll let Bud speak to what happens to the person as they go through the withdrawal process, but absolutely really important to get a medical detox, and we will be offering that service privately beginning November 1st. So if people want to just detox and not go to treatment, we will have that service available.
More recently, as Tammy says, I believe it's more humane to do a medical detox because years ago they were put in a sanitarium and strapped down and shook and sweated and perhaps had DTs or seizures. And fortunately, with medical detox, they can get appropriate medications while they're in detox, and so it makes for a more humane detoxification situation. But what happens is that they come in, and if they're toxic when they come in, they're put on the medical protocol here, and it lasts for about 7 days. And so they don't have to feel the extent of the pain of detoxing on their own or the problems going to DTs or going to seizures. So after about 7 days, they're through with detox and ready to do the inpatient program.
Okay.